There's one video to recover with, as we see. One video to recover with. We're back with tier lists. Amazing things, as you can see me, but I'm not revealing myself. But the computer's kind of exposing me, but doesn't mean we can stop the video. Alrighty, so might as well get started with this. And yes, I fixed myself saying, and let's start doing this. So starting off with this really quick, before this happens, I'd like to say this right now. Like the video, subscribe, and turn the notice on, because that'll keep you up to date. Like the Corey series coming up due to the delay, which is depressing, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully another delay doesn't happen. But yeah, let's get started. So I'm doing a tier list, and yeah, let's begin with the classic AR. So this AR, so we're gonna be like, before we start putting things up, we're gonna be like saying how good it is, or if I like it or not. In my opinion, we all have different opinions, so let's not waste time talking. And yeah, so we got the AR. So we got all these AR, well, you can say ARs, but all these Fortnite weapons. Well, most of these Fortnite weapons. There's more. I'm not sure why there's not Chapter 3 weapons. But real quick, we're gonna look together. Yeah, it's just Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. So, but you know what? We'll do a part 2 on this. But just start things off. I would put the AR in average. I don't really have opinion on it. It's decent. It is decent, to be really honest. It's just not that great as it used to be. Is that a pre-nerf? No, I don't see it. So yeah. Now this weapon I've used, and I kind of do like it, to be honest. Let's just put you up here. Oh, that was a bad voice crack. You're below average. You weren't that great, but you're good. It was good. Now the bolt action. So the bolt action, that's be probably the only, well, I mean, there's still more snipers that can do more damage, but this weapon is pretty good. I do like it. I use it more often. And yeah. Now we got the boom bow. I do not like it at all. Any bows I do not like, so just put, and yes, there is a section here that I never seen. I put it in trash. It is good, but no, don't worry, it's not going. For those that like this minigun, for the ones that like the minigun, it's not going down below. It's going up here. It's God tier. I do like its damage that it does, and I do like the way how it shoots. It feels like more of a minigun. Now we got the beautiful burst. The UGG. To be honest, the UGG, it's good in a way, but it's good. I'm putting this in good because it's good in a way, but I don't really have much to talk about for it. Rapid Fire SMG, this weapon, I do gotta say, it does deserve this spot right here. It does decent damage. It's not really that great. It's single fires. It's like the burst, but with a little bit more bullets firing out. But that's really all. Now the OG pump. The gun that everyone sucks on. Well, Sweat sucks on. And yes, I will use that word. Because that's what basically they do. I mean, gotta admit, everyone loves the OG pump because there is history with it. But I am putting it in there. I'm putting it in cool. Now the new pump. I hate pump. I'm not sure if I already said this, but for those that don't know, which is probably all of you guys, or some of you guys at least, hopefully, I do not like pumps. I'm not a big fan of pumps. Same with this weapon. The pumps aren't really my favorite. Same with the combat. The combat and the pump really share the same thing, but a little bit different. The combat, I like it in different scenarios, but out of all of it, it's just trash. Now the bow, I'm not trying to doubt most of these guns here. The crossbow can only do more damage to the monsters and people, but not the builds. It just does 1 damage per build, so. And plus, I'm not sure what's use of this weapon, except for close range. But yeah. Then, dualies. I might put it in average. I'm putting it in average because it has a good, it's like a roulette. So, a usual gun, this gun is really kind of bad, but there's a good to it. It gives you health. In season 2, I do pick these up because of the health factor. And now the double shotgun. And yes, I will put this shotgun up here, same with the pump. I do like it. There's another variant that will definitely go up here since the other part comes out. But now we have the drum gun. The drummy, I have to say, the drummy is my favorite. The drummy is my favorite. No matter what, it is my favorite. Now the drum shotgun is also my favorite. It's probably the highest shotgun we ever had yet. Dual pistols. I also put it in average. It's not as great, but it's still good in a way. Oh. Okay, so now we got the Easter Bunny egg launcher. I do put it in here. It does pretty good damage, but since the nerf, it just kind of killed it off. Now this gun called the Hunting Rifle. Pretty good. I do use it a lot, but unfortunately, Epic Games decides to shove their own thing into every weapon, nerfing it. And yeah. Now this weapon I do use. And now looking back at it, I kind of put it in below average. Didn't I just put you up there? Oh wait, no, never mind. It's a different one. This is the one. Yeah, you share the same spot as all the other bows. Well, most bows at least. Now I do like the weapon. And now the E11, I think it's called. Hopefully I'm saying it right. I do like this version of it. It is pretty good. And there's some goods to it. You know. Not much to explain here for it. But yeah. Now we got the Flick Knock. The Yeet pistol. Now, this goes into here. Automatically. No way it's down here or anywhere. You can't underestimate it. And plus, it is pretty good. And plus, it flicks you back in. It's pretty good for movement. So, I do say that. Then we got the grenade launcher. The grenade launcher goes in good. It is pretty good. I do like to admit. Chapter 3 did do it good. Did have the rights and goods to it. And it will still have the goods. Now, the weapon where everyone must miss. The guided missile. The guided rocket launcher. I'll put it in good. Cool. I used it once, but I can see, you know what? I'll put it in here. I'll put it in here. I used it once, and that once was the last season it was in. Now we got the Deagle. Deagle. You know, I might put the Deagle there. It's good and bad. I don't know how to explain this, but I just don't really like it in general. Like, I don't like it how it's just a single fire, but I do see where Epic was going. And I kind of did like it. I did like the idea. Now, the harpoon. The harpoop. And yes, I call it that. It's good in scenarios. It is really good in scenarios like, say if you don't have a weapon and you're just running away. You can have, like, more to it. Like, grab it and just start using it crazy and kill the person. And now, AR, that is called AK-47. Well, there is a pre-nerf. If I'm right, this is before, and this is after the nerf. So, the AK-47, you say it's just right there. Like, if you were to shoot it, it'll just outline the body. Like, oh, this is the shape of this person's body. Like that, for example. Now we got probably my most favorite shotgun. Heavy shotgun. The better version of pump. Now this gun goes up here. It's my favorite. I liked it since it came out. And I've always wanted it to come back. And now it finally did, which is a relief. And it was a pretty good sense to everybody. And yeah, it was a meta. It was really a meta. Now the heavy sniper, sadly it got nerfed, but it's still strong. It's still strong, which is the part with a relief in it. So I'm going to put it below God tier. Then we got the Infantry Rifle. It goes into average. There's some goods to it, but I'm not sure how many goods, but not much. Not much goods to it. Then now we got the most busted knife. What do I call it? Knife. Yes, I've used it before. I'm just up here. To be honest, I might put it here below average. I might put it, I won't like put it in good, but here because it was there for like probably near the end of the event, and plus it was a fight for it. Every time when I look at this weapon, I just remember the past where everyone just fight to the death to get it. Now we got the epic and legendary version of it, of the bolt, and gotta say, I give it the spot right there. Pretty good sniper still. I really enjoy it. Pretty good review I'll give it. Now the better version of the burst, which is obviously the same thing like the bolt, I give it in there. It's cool. It's cool. I like the gameplay of it. Now we got the AK-47, the upgraded version. Now you're gonna be up here. Reason why it's got tier is because I do like using it, and plus I think it had more special. It was a little bit more specialer than the other type of AK, but I'm not gonna say much. The other infantry just goes in the same thing. No words spoken, but still pretty good weapon. I wish it was better, but not judging. Now pistol, it goes in cool. I do like it. I like using it just to be toxic, and yeah. The reason why I put it in there is because I don't want to piss anyone off, but I just don't like it in general. I don't like how it just works generally. I'm not trying to piss anyone off. I think everyone has different opinions. Revolver, you know what? I might put it in good. I might put it in God tier because when I use it, I hit shots with it, and I do really like the gameplay of it. Like, I like the Revolver, even though it's basically the same thing like the Deagle, but it's the Revolver is kind of better, not gonna lie. Now I will put you up to average. You're pretty good. You're pretty good. The suppressed snipers were pretty good. The legendary was really got tier. Then we got tactical shotgun. Up away it goes. I love using the tac. Since the heavy shotgun got vaulted, I've been using tac. And tac really changed my mind of my favorite shotgun, but doesn't still defeat the heavy shotgun. It's still pretty good. Then we got, I mean, the heavy shotgun still acts like a pump, but it kind of works a little bit faster, which is my favorite thing. The lightsabers, pretty good. It's cool. Cool things to bring in to the game. I do really like to admit that, and yeah. Then we got the heavy machine gun, the light machine gun, as I should say. Pretty good. It's good. I use it besides AR during Chapter 2, Season 4, and it's pretty good. It's still pretty good. No matter if it got nerfed or what, it's still pretty good. Now we got Meowscles' Pew Pew weapon. As I should say, Pow Pow weapon. It's good, but it's not... It's good, but it has its good and bads to it. Really, but yeah. Midas's golden drum gun. Oh boy. That thing shredded faces apart. It's probably it's probably the sword edition. It's like the sword but gun edition and gold edition. Limited edition. I'm joking. Then the machine gun itself, I do like it as well. I think it still goes up here. It still goes up here. It's my favorite thing to use. And the original pistol, it's below average for me. Submachine gun, like, it works. I like it, but I don't like it at the same time, in my opinion. So, yeah. Now we got... Wait, no. I actually used this. I put in a note because I just don't like it in general. Like, I'm not trying to be one of those people that are like, oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I like this. I'm not trying to be picky. Sometimes I don't like being picky, but sometimes you have to be picky for things. But now the pre-nerfed, oh, it was good. It was good. I got to use it before it got nerfed, unfortunately. The submachine gun, pretty good. It goes in good for me. Axe still the same, as well as you. You just disgraced me a lot. Same with you. Reason why the quad missile, because I just don't really like it, how it works. It works, like, pretty good, but I don't like how it just goes down straight. But it could be just me. Eventually, I could change my mind. Then, now we got the rapid fire. Oh, I love this. I love the rapid fire. The rapid fire is a go-to for me. Then the revolver itself, it goes in below average. It has its goods, it has its bads. The rocket launcher, I put it in good. It has some goods, it has some bads. It has some bads to it, as well as voice cracks. The reason why is because it has not as much greatness, and plus you can easily kill yourself with it in Fortnite, not in real life. Well, I mean, you can still die to rockets, but I'm not saying you should try, but yeah, let's move on. Let's not just talk about it any longer. Alright, so now we got scars. I love the scars, to be honest. I love them. Scars for me are the best. And they're the weapons that should return, not the pumps. The suppressed SMG, it goes in average. It's still good, but not really great. Same with you. This one is average for me. And then we got pistol here. I put in average as well. It's like a revolver, but it's kind of, yeah, to it. I've never used. This weapon, I put in good. Yeah, it works. It has some good deeds to it. It plays some good deeds to it. Then the revolver goes in cool. It's good. It has some goods to it. Really goods to it, as I should say. Oh man, a lot of talking here. Then Mythic Scar. Oh boy, Mythic Scar. Love it. It's like the OG version of Scar. It's pretty good. Plus, I tried it in creative. In a match, I saw it in the game and in a creative map. So I grabbed 2 of them, and oh boy, imagine having all 5, just 5 of those. Man, Sky really brought a cracked weapon. It's the same with Bruden. Same with most of the bosses. Then the snow launcher. It's a fun item, in my opinion. Silent Scar, the Be Quiet Scar. It's a good one. It's a good one. I put it in cool. Works great. Then the Silence Pistol. It works great with the Silenced Scar. Man, now I'm starting to not speak anymore. Then the tactical AR. It goes in cool for me. It goes in cool. Then tack, original tack, it's pretty good. I wish that it got buffed since it got screwed over. Then we got tactical SMG. It's pretty good. I do like it. I do like using it sometimes. And yeah. Now this weapon is pretty good. I do like using this weapon. I use it in creative and it's pretty good. Now we got the final two. Tantina's bow. It's not the greatest. It still does good, but that cooldown, it kind of kills my liking for it. But yeah. No more explanation for that. And finally, but not least, we got the Zapatron. I never got to use it because I didn't play Fortnite early on the days, and plus, I didn't play Season 0 because that's when it came out, if I'm right. If my information is right. And yeah, that will do it. Finally, it felt like it was long as it's 26 minutes, about to be 27 minutes. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and remember, like the video and subscribe for more. Turn the noties on. I love you all. I hope the best for you guys. And yeah, have a good day, just like the last video. There will be probably one more to this. There will be probably one more, and just recover, just for the apology of the Corey. But yeah, I'll be back, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.